Where does this poster come from? Have you seen anything that contains these words in a similar way, or perhaps in exactly the same way, or changed to fit some other context? Keep calm and carry on became very famous around 10 years ago. You may have seen it on all forms of merchandise and content, perhaps online. Many memes on the internet also use keep calm and something. But where does this come from? Actually, the history of this message is probably darker than you expect, or much more severe or serious. We're going to look into that. We're going to go through a lesson where we're going to see where this comes from and learn a lot of new vocabulary on the way. Well, here we are. Here is the poster that we were talking about originally, keep calm and carry on, along with two other posters that you may or may not recognize. Chances are you won't. Now, the first poster is keep calm and carry on. It's something that we have heard about for a long time. To keep calm, to stay calm, to remain relaxed, and to carry on, to continue doing what you were doing already, to move on with your life, to move on with your work, with your tasks, with your responsibilities. Normally, phrasal verbs that are followed by on mean to continue, move on, carry on, go on, run on. It means continue doing that action. To keep calm and carry on, to stay relaxed and do what you were doing. Then we have another poster, which is your courage, your cheerfulness, your resolution will bring us victory. Now, what does that mean? Well, your courage, your bravery, your strength, coraje, valentía in Spanish, your cheerfulness, your happiness, tu alegría, your resolution, your strong decision. Let me see, resolution meaning a firm decision to do or not to do something. In Spanish, resolución, ser resolutivo, tener un propósito, estar determinado, ¿vale? Determinado a hacer algo. Well, talking about victory, we're talking about war, perhaps. We can see the crown. We know this is British. It's related to the crown, perhaps an authority. Then we have other pictures. We have this other picture, which is freedom is in peril. Defend it with all your might. So freedom, libertad, the act of being free, being able to do whatever you want. And to be in peril means in danger of death, at a very high risk. Defend it with all your might. Defend it with all your strength. So they're saying that freedom is in danger. Defend it with all your might. Again, the crown, but this is no longer a design in as we have seen the other two. This is actually a plaque on a wall. So this looks like it's been in the street, so it's been in use. It comes from wartime Britain in the 40s, in the 1940s, with the Second World War. Now, these were actually propaganda campaigns. These were propaganda posters that were designed to motivate, to encourage people to do what they were doing, to keep on working hard, to keep on managing their lives, even though the Germans, the Nazis, Nazi Germany was invading the country already. They were bombing them. They were maybe not invading them on land. I think they never did. But that was their idea, to obtain control of the skies, to be able to invade the United Kingdom and to take control of the country as it had done with France. So this is propaganda. These are messages that are used by governments to either motivate their own people, to boost morale, or to discourage your rivals or your enemies from doing something, from living their lives, from being happy. It's common to throw propaganda messages over the country, or it was anyway at that time with the Second World War, so that people could pick these leaflets or these posters and see that the enemy is saying, look, if you give up, if you surrender, we won't do anything to you, or we're going to come and get you sooner or later, so you shouldn't keep on defending yourselves. You shouldn't resist. There are many forms of propaganda that are trying to convince people of some idea, and that's the concept, the core concept of propaganda. Well then, the unlikely resurgence of Keep Calm and Carry On. El improbable resurgir de Keep Calm and Carry On. In the annals of wartime Britain, few slogans have captured the public imagination quite like Keep Calm and Carry On. En los anales de la historia, ¿no?, pocos eslóganes han capturado la imaginación pública. Quite like es tanto, ¿vale? Tanto como Keep Calm and Carry On. Pocos han sido tan populares como Keep Calm and Carry On. Conceived in 1939 as part of a morale-boosting campaign by the British government, morale boosting, that it empowers the morale, la moral, los ánimos. Boost es como potenciar o darle energía o fuerza a algo, entonces te sube la moral, ¿no? Es una campaña que te sube la moral, a morale-boosting campaign. By the British government, this poster was one among 3 designed by the Ministry of Information to steel the British populace against the adversities of World War II. To steel the British populace. To steel as a noun, which is the most common use, I would say, is acero, ¿vale? Es el metal, acero. But when it's used as a verb, it means to make you stronger, to protect you, to armar de valor in Spanish, okay? Es para armar de valor. The British populace, the British population, the British people, okay? La población británica. Against the adversities of World War II. Featuring a bold red background, the Tudor crown and its command in stark white letters. The poster's design was a beacon of stoic resilience meant to soothe the nation's anxieties during a time of unprecedented crisis. Now, this is a very long sentence. I'm exhausted. Featuring, incluyendo. Cuando vemos una canción y pone FT, es una canción de alguien y pone FT, alguien, significa featuring no sé quién, pues incluyendo a no sé quién, es menganito con no sé quién. Entonces aquí también featuring como incluyendo a bold red background. Bold, por ejemplo, la forma más típica de ver la palabra bold sería cuando estamos mirando la letra en un texto. Bold significa negrita, ¿vale? Pero cuando se refiere a colores, significa intenso. Entonces es un fondo de rojo intenso. The Tudor Crown, la corona Tudor, que es la corona británica, ¿vale? La que vemos es la corona de los Tudor. And its command, y su orden, su mensaje, in stark white letters. Stark sería como austero, frugal, directo, ¿no? Es como, es enorme, es claro, significa crudo, duro, ¿vale? The poster's design was a beacon, un faro de luz, una estrella que te guía. A beacon of stoic resilience, de resiliencia estoica. Meant to soothe, con la intención de calmar. To soothe significa calmar las ansiedades de la nación durante un tiempo de crisis sin precedentes. ¿Okay? Yet, despite the printing of over 2 million copies, Keep Calm and Carry On remained largely unseen by the public it was meant to inspire. Reserved for a scenario of German invasion that never came to pass, these posters were never widely distributed, and by the war's end, they had faded into obscurity, gathering dust in government warehouses. Yet, aún así, a pesar de la impresión de 2 millones de copias, Keep Calm and Carry On permaneció mayormente oculto, sin ver por el público que se suponía que iba a inspirar, reservado para un escenario de una invasión alemana que nunca llegó a ocurrir, that never came to pass. These posters were never widely distributed, and by the war's end, they had faded into obscurity. Se habían desvanecidos en la oscuridad, habían caído en el olvido, ¿vale? Gathering dust in government warehouses, acumulando polvo en almacenes del gobierno. The turn of the millennium brought an unexpected revival for the forgotten slogan, discovered in a box of old books bought at auction by the owners of Barter Books in Alnwick, Northumberland. The poster was resurrected from its historical slumber, displayed in the shop and subsequently reprinted due to customer interest. Keep Calm and Carry On began its second life as a cultural icon, transcending its original context to become a global symbol of perseverance and resilience. The turn of the millennium, el cambio de milenio, cuando pasamos del siglo XX al XXI, brought an unexpected revival, trajo un revivir inesperado del eslogan olvidado. Descubierto en una caja de viejos libros comprados en una subasta, an auction, una subasta, by the owners of Barter Books in Alnwick, los dueños de libros Barter en Alnwick, Northumberland, the poster was resurrected. El póster renació de su slumber, de su sueño, su letargo histórico, ¿vale? De su letargo histórico. Displayed in the shop and subsequently, mostrado en la tienda y subsecuentemente, por lo tanto, luego reimpreso debido al interés de los clientes, Keep Calm and Carry On began its second life, comenzó su segunda vida como un icono cultural, trascendiendo el contexto original para convertirse en un símbolo global de la perseverancia y la resiliencia. And let's go on with the last paragraph. Today, the phrase and its innumerable variations adorn merchandise worldwide, serving as a reminder to maintain composure and resilience in the face of challenges. While some critique its commercialization or oversimplification, the slogan's enduring appeal lies in its universal message of strength and steadiness, a testament to the timeless human capacity to endure and overcome. In its journey from a wartime directive to a modern mantra, Keep Calm and Carry On epitomizes the enduring spirit of resilience that defines us in times of turmoil. Ok, hoy la frase y sus innumerables variaciones adornan, ¿a que esa no te la esperabas? Adorn merchandise worldwide, adornan el merchandise mundialmente, sirviendo como un recordatorio de mantener la compostura y la resiliencia de cara a los retos que se presentan. Mientras que algunos critican su comercialización o sobresimplificación, el atractivo duradero de este eslogan reside o yace, enduring sería duradero, appeal sería atractivo, lies in, reside en, yace en, se encuentra, ¿no?, en su mensaje universal de fuerza y firmeza. Steadiness, to be steady is to be stable, to be unmoving, inquebrantable. A testament to the timeless human capacity to endure and overcome, de resistir y de superar, to overcome, superar. In its journey from a wartime directive to a modern mantra, keep calm and carry on epitomizes the enduring spirit of resilience that defines us in times of turmoil. It epitomizes, it is the essence, or es la personificación de algo, es el mejor ejemplo de algo. It epitomizes the enduring spirit, ¿no? Ejemplifica el espíritu duradero de resiliencia que nos define en tiempos de caos. Turmoil significa caos, cuando está todo fuera de control. Y hasta aquí el texto sobre el resurgir del póster Keep Calm and Carry On. If you enjoyed this video about the resurgence of Keep Calm and Carry On, check out this video which gives you a bit more information, a bit more historical context from the BBC about the period in which this poster was created and how the people were feeling when they were suffering the attacks of the Germans in the Second World War. If you enjoyed this lesson, subscribe for future videos, and I hope to see you soon in the next one. Thank you.